We are now going to go through a standing warm-up sequence, and we're going to do 3 versions of the same sequence depending on your mobility and balance. So the first one is without any support, when you feel strong and stable. So we'll start standing with the feet hip width apart. Make sure that the ankles, the knees and the hips are all in line. And you might want just to lift your toes, spread them apart and place them back on the mat. We're going to lengthen through the spine, gently drawing the navel towards the spine, rolling the shoulders back and down. And we are standing in the mountain pose, very strong. And we are going to inhale and bring the right arm over the head and lengthening from the waist up. Exhaling, leaning over to the left. Inhaling, coming back to center. Exhaling to release. We're going to change side. Inhaling, bring the left arm up overhead. Lengthening. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling, coming back to center. Exhaling, release. And we are going to repeat 3 times on each side. Inhaling, right arm up. Stretching towards the sky. Exhaling to the side. Feeling the lengthening on the spine, on the side of the body. Inhaling to center. Exhaling, release. With the left arm, really want to lengthen from the waist, the rib cage expands. Exhaling to the side. Inhaling to center. Exhaling, release. Last time. Trying to go a little bit higher, a little bit further up. Exhaling. Inhaling to center. Releasing on the exhale. Left side. Lengthening. Exhaling. Coming back to center. And release. Now we're going to inhale and bring both arms up overhead. Lengthening as much as possible. And if you feel really stable, you might want to try and go on the toes of your feet, on tiptoe. And releasing. Now we're going to bring the fingertips on the shoulders. And we're going to rotate from left to right. Can you close your eyes if you feel stable? And go at your own rhythm. Some days you might want to go a little bit faster than others. And coming back to center. And we are now ready for our first sun salutation. So coming to the top of the mat with the feet hip width apart. We're going to inhale, circle the arms overhead, lengthening. Exhale, swoon dive forward, slightly bending the legs. Hands on the floor. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Look a little bit ahead of you. Exhale, step the right foot back. Bring the right knee on the mat and the top of the right foot. And you're going to inhale and release into this low lunge to open the hips. And remember, in yoga, the main thing is not to reach a pose, but rather to be in the pose and relax and feel all that is happening in your body right now. Feel the energy, feel maybe any tension releasing as you relax, focusing on your breath. And we're going to tuck the toes under the right foot and step the left foot back into downward facing dog, keeping the legs slightly bent. And we are going to walk the feet to waken up the back of the legs, the hamstrings. Pressing on the hands, on the base of the fingers to lengthen through the spine. Navel towards the spine as well to maintain the abdomen stable. Now we're going to look at our hands on the inhale and step the right foot between the hands, placing the left knee and the front of the left foot on the mat, and releasing into the low lunge on this side. Focusing on the breath, you might want to attempt to lengthen through the spine to create space between the vertebrae. Tuck the toes under the left foot and step the right foot back into another downward dog. And this time, try to bring your heels closer to the ground, both at the same time. And we're going to move slightly forward to bring the shoulders over the wrist, lifting the space between the shoulder blades towards the sky. And on the next exhale, bring the knees, chin and chest on the ground, keeping the elbows close to the trunk. Inhaling, moving into a low cobra, and feet are pressing on the floor, legs together, drawing the shoulder blades down towards the waist to ensure the neck is free. We're going to tuck the toes under, press on the hands to lift the hips to the ceiling. Again, in a downward facing dog. On the next inhale, we look at the hands and step the right foot and the left foot to the front of the mat. Exhaling, diving forward. Inhaling, circling the arms overhead. Exhaling, hands in prayer position. And you can repeat these maybe 3 times. And you'll be ready, fully energized for the rest of the day. Thank you.